Hi my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who don't know me, hi, I am Shanae Mailana, also known as the Shanae on all my social media platforms. Guys, I know it's been so damn long. It's actually been a year. I haven't posted in like a whole year. When you go Isha, guys, as in I'm not even ready to talk about that. But for those who don't know, I recently had a baby like 3 months back, and basically this video is gonna be like a story time of giving birth in a public hospital and doing pregnancy the public route, basically. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into this video. So basically my pregnancy, I did it all the way public routes, from going to the clinic every month. If there's anybody there out there who's pregnant and is scared of doing pregnancy the public way, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. I did it, I did not die, I lived through, and go be right. So yeah, I used to attend the clinic every month. Got my firstly the first few months I got my pills at the clinic, then I stopped taking the pills at the clinic, and I started getting Prego Megas, which already had the folic acid, the calcium and all those extra things that you needed. Instead of getting that from the clinic, I just bought Prego Megas. So going to the clinic, I just used to go basically the basic things that you do at a clinic when you're pregnant, right? So they can just check if everything with your body is going okay. And yeah, okay, I'm not gonna go too much into the clinic and all that. What I really want to talk about is giving birth at a public hospital. I remember when I found out that I need to give birth, I feel like for the longest time I was until like middle of my pregnancy, and I realized, damn, I'm actually gonna have to go give birth at a public hospital. That was literally the scariest thoughts ever. I thought, oh my gosh, I hear all these horrible stories, these traumatic stories about what happens in a public hospital, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. I remember just looking for midwives. I'd rather give birth at home. Like oh my gosh, guys, I was terrified. I don't want to lie, but I was just looking at all the private hospital bills. They're unreasonable if you don't have a medical aid, because that money you could literally take and go buy things for your baby. Like, it's, I don't know, like if you don't have a medical aid, for me I would say it's not worth it, but that's my own opinion. I don't know about other people. So where did it start? Let me start where I actually started having labors and when I actually went to the hospital and how everything played out. Actually, I went past my due dates. I was actually due for the 12th of September, right? And I was panicking. I want my baby to be here. I'm already 40 weeks. What the hell is happening? And I was actually so sad because I'm like, I am so tired of being pregnant. I want this baby out of me, and I want this baby out of me now. I'm so over being pregnant. Anyways, so around on the 14th of September, around no, it was on the 13th, around Bama, not even 8 p.m. I think Bama 10 p.m. going to 11. I started feeling a bit of pain and my mucus plaque started coming out, but it was not a lot. It would come out like a bit and not see, this is mucus plaque, right? And some of it was a bit bloody, but go on and off, man. The pains, now knowing the real pains, no, that was nothing. I thought I was feeling pain, and it was just like, I'm a pain, fine. 13 my AMs, I was still feeling a bit of pain. Fine, I went to sleep, I think around 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. Yeah. And then during the day when I woke up, the pains completely stopped. I'm like, what do you mean the pain stopped? I was like, no way, I'm going outside, I'm gonna walk. I walked around the yard, right? And I was like, this baby, what do you mean my labor pain stopped? I started walking. I walked, and the pain started again. And I was like, thank the Lord, thank God, my pains have started again, right? And around 5 p.m. on the 14th, my pain was so cold, like the same ways or mind, like I would feel like the same ways, but I was still fine. Honestly, I was still fine, but I've been ways. And then my mom was like, okay, if 6 you're still feeling the pains, around 7 we'll go to the hospital. Around 7 p.m. we'll go to the hospital, right? I'm like, oh cool. My bags were already packed, long bag. I think August already, my bags were already packed. And yeah, around 8 p.m. my mom was like, okay, we're gonna go. Got the car, and then I went to go buy drinks and like things for the hospital. I didn't want food. Personally, I didn't want food. I'm like, I'm not there to stay pale. Like in my mind. Oh, another thing, guys, like my mom before we left was like, child, you need to pray. And I had already been praying for my delivery, knowing that I'm gonna give birth at a public hospital. Guys, I can't emphasize it enough. Pray. Like pray for the type of pray for the type of delivery you want to have. I prayed for mine. I prayed for the person that's going to receive my baby, the person that's going to deliver my baby. May they be soft, gentle hands. May she be gentle with me, or the person, I didn't say she, meant he or she. May the person that's going to deliver my baby be gentle towards me and towards my baby, right? I just prayed for like a lot of things, like and I'm knowing Gucci and you can be snacks. And another thing, guys, you can't go to a hospital to truth first of all and then expect them to be kind to you. Personally, I didn't have that experience of Abonex being snacks to me from the time gay clinic to the time gay special. I did not experience that. Like my experience was absolutely good. Like I had a good experience. Anyways, went to the hospital. I think we got there around half past not even 7:30. Yeah, but my 7:30. So, cause like I literally live like the public hospital is like a walking distance from my house. But anyways, yeah, we got there by my 7:30, and when we're there, not us getting a call, oh my gosh. And my mom now is just panicking. I'm trying to stay calm. It was just a lot going on. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna focus on my baby right now. I don't need the stress. I don't want to stress. My grandmother is gonna be fine. I'm putting her in God's hands, and I'm putting myself in God's hands as well. I know we both gonna come out of here okay, right? Got there. I had to sit. My mom had to go fetch my file. My mom went to go fetch my file, and she brought it because right? And then she brought back my file. I sat there, waited in line. There were like 2 women in front of me. I was like the 3rd woman. Yo, Baba no good to they could to giving birth now. Like, you're shame. Baba ko wish as a bunch of I'm saying, yeah, shame. Yo. Little did I know what's in being landed. I thought I was in pain. Hell no, I was not in pain by the time I got to hospital, guys. Being right over. Fine, got this other woman also came behind me. 2 other women, balandele mina besinka to figure. Like I think 10 minutes after I got there, 2 other women got there also. Fine, we chill, we spoke, right? How sisahleli, guys. I'm gonna umuntu bambambe som. And I was like, hi, who's traumatized. What's going on? The girl was bleeding. We were all shocked, man. Just would say, what is going on? Kalabo emergency. They're rushing her, and I'm like, I was just traumatized. We just arrived. But then apparently the girl, and I don't know, the boyfriend cut the umbilical cord, and it was just drama, child. I didn't really pay attention to that. I was just shocked, and then I just minded my own business because I was like, you know what, I want to be on a call right now, and I want to be distracted from everything, and I'm not trying to be here, right? Okay, fine. I think around 10 p.m. I had my own room. No, not even around 10 p.m. 10 p.m. is late. Around 9 I I had gotten my own room, right? I was in like this room nyana where I was alone. Okay, put my bags there, got in. I think I'll show you guys a clip of what it looked like, ne? I think there's a video on my phone. I hope I can find it. I'll show you guys what the room looked like. It had a bathroom. It was just neat. It was nice. It was really neat, right? I'll show you also, guys. I'll put some clips of me sleeping in the bed. Okay, guys, bengifika wangihlalisa phansi ke ngagibela embhedeni. I went on the bed and my girl checked how far dilated I am. Guys, that actually is so uncomfortable, ne, guys, but Ukel wasn't rough on me. Like, it wasn't too bad. Like, the way people described it, they described it like it's the worst thing ever. I'll tell you guys what the worst thing ever was. That was definitely not the worst thing ever, right? Fine, bang check how far dilated I am, and I don't know why my girls didn't tell me. Like, uvela wathula, right? So puma fast. Namazanga ngisabuza ukuthi okay, girl, how far am I? Again, I went on with whatever I was doing. I went on my video call. I called my baby daddy. We spoke. He asked me how I am. I spoke to my mom. I spoke to my aunt. I spoke to my cousin. Like, I was literally speaking to everyone. Like, in my head, I'm laboring, guys. Gumbi. Good 10:11 p.m. I'll put a clip of how weak I felt. Wiki. I'm bleeding. My mucus plug is coming out like crazy. Yes, but girl, when you like, I remember, I think, who was I calling? I think I called one of my aunts. They were with my cousin, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember, but I remember them saying, I mean, I know Tatang is 15. I think Tatang is 14. And I was like, hey, no way, this baby better come out today and now, because this is Kati. I'm on a call. I was first on a call with my mom, and my mom was like, girl, you need to breathe in and out. I was like, in with your nose, out with your mouth. I'm like, I breathe. I will breathe. I can call I can't breathe. I can't even breathe. Let's just pefumula. Yeah. My aunt was also like, girl, you need to breathe in, kokumoya, don't panic. The more you panic, it's gonna be worse, so don't panic. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to breathe. Hey Wumbi. It was bad. And that was only around by my 10:11 p.m. Funny, the sister came back. Bakabuya, wang checka futhi. What's it, girl? When I'm social nasona, angas over, you're not even 5 centimeters dilated. Yo, I'm like, what do you mean? I'm not even 5 centimeters. In my mind, I'm like, what do you mean? I'm not even 5 centimeters dilated. I feel like in yafa, like ukazuktin. Yo, what's it? It's fine. Any injection is gonna help with the pains, but it's not gonna take the labor pains away. Right? I'm like, okay, wahamba for a whole hour. Those California miyafa. I'm calling my auntie. Good guys, my phone is dying. I have my charger with me, mara agna plugging. Oh my freaking gosh, I was panicking. Luckily my dad came, was on in a plug so I can put my charger and charge my phone. I can was on injector lento. I feel like it didn't do shit shame. The cramps were still really bad. Like, I was in hell, guys. If you think about getting pregnant, don't do it. That thing is traumatic, guys. Labor is very traumatic. I don't want to lie to you. It is extremely traumatic, right? Okay, fine. It was around I think that was around 12 p.m. going to Bama 1. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to mention the belt that they wrap around you. There's a point. I think that was around, where's the picture? It was around 9, bokura past 9, bang fagale pandi. And that belt was so uncomfortable, and I felt like it was making my pains worse. And at some point, I think Beksobo 10 la polepana so bang fasengalo, and I felt like I wanted to vomit. Being saba no klanza, being is bambe, bengizibambe ukuthi nkosami ngicela ngahlanzi ngoba ngiyahlanzela kuba hamba gonna take this belt off ngoba ngiyathi ngiyalikhipha beyongithethisa ngiyothi ngihlanzela la phansi, it's gonna be another story futhi. So I'm like, Jesus Lord, help me not to vomit because angifuni drama nkosami. I really don't want drama. And ngoba okhona ukubamba amahlanza, like I just had so much saliva in my mouth, I literally had to spit it out because if I leave the saliva in my mouth ngizohlanza, right? And luckily I didn't vomit, I just spit out the saliva, right? Fine. Okay, where was I? And there's this male doctor that kept on coming to check on me to ask if I'm okay. Did they attend me? I'm like, no, bang attend bang attend right? But he just kept checking shame. That was really sweet, right? Okay, around mama 2, Mama mang sendele ingoma ati sisi play this song. Oh no, but my 1:30 she sent me that song and I'm like, mommy, I can't do it. I feel like my body is failing me. They're telling me I'm not even 5 centimeters dilated. Like I am dying. I feel like I'm losing my shit. Right? Okay, I run by my 2. Hayi lapha ngibleeda kakhulu, like ngibleede ngize ngiphume ngiyokuluma lesi ever since ngingenile kule what in the room that they gave me. I didn't go out, but that time I was like, what if my baby's dying? I've been laboring and so much blood is coming out right now. I went to go out because is it normal for me to be bleeding this much? Lomusis, what's here? It's normal. It's called a bloody show. Yes, I knew about a bloody show. I just didn't know it gets that bloody. Like I was expecting acute amounts of blood. The blood I was already getting, but that one was like a lot of blood. I felt like I was losing too much blood and I'm like, oh my gosh, what if my baby's dying? Fine. Okay, I went back into my room. I don't know what else happened and I went back and I went to go ask, and then this other rude nurse and she was like, I was like, what if ngiyashona njengoba ungitshela ukuthi ngingaphumi and I was like, you know what, whatever. I just went back into the room and I stayed there. I was on a call. I stayed. I'm like, oh my gosh, ngiyafa. I was on a call with my aunt the whole time. I was like, auntie, this thing is killing me. This pain is killing me. Bangitshela ukuthi I'm not dilating that much. Like I feel like I'm gonna die. Guys. Kathandwaza wayenzani ayikinto besingasayenzi anymore, and that was around 3 p.m. now la bese ngibona kahle ukuthi ngiyafa bese ngifuna ukukhala inyembezi zingaphumi ngihleli phansi bengasazi ukuthi and guys, I don't know why my labor pain bengibambe ragweni, how I don't know, but I felt it emsisileni netlap kupad crack bengiza. I don't know if the child bagashaya lapha emuva, I don't know, but my labor pains was like my back. La phambili, it was not bad. My back, it was my back nomsisila wa my fororo. Yes. Around 3 p.m. it was the worst. Losisi wafika around 4 wang check what's here. It's almost time. I think that maybe that was about quarter past or quarter past 4. And then I gave birth. I remember because I started pushing and I gave, like, my pushing thingy was very quick. Hey, I gave birth at 22.5 years. I gave birth at 4:40. Yo ngosiyami bathi pushing and vele umzimba wami uthi ngipushe. And this lady is like, girl, this baby's not gonna come out. I'm gonna need to cut you. I guess they cut me and they were like, when I tell you to push, you push. If I tell you don't push, don't push. Let's work together. And I listened. Push. I didn't have to push that much. Woo! Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, that was like the happiest moments. Oh, I'm just seeing my baby come out there. I'm big, guys. Guys, even remembering it. Oh, I cried. Like I actually proper cried because I'm like, what? My baby is here. Like I went through all that pain just to get this little human into the world. That was so crazy. I wish like a video, or I made a video of that moment, but because I was going through what I was going through and I couldn't. But that was the most precious moments in Mhlabeni. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. It was an amazing feeling. Just that moments where bam keeper bam bega pizguako, and it's like, my baby, you finally here. Yo, mtana bam keeper bam bega la bam kogis was such a epic ya ke bam kogis bam sula nambang sula. It was so cutesy until they had to start sewing me and scraping my insides. Guys, that was the worst pain ever. Guys, it was horrible. It was horrible, guys. Like, it was horrible. Like, it was so uncomfortable. I remember, I think they shoved a whole pad inside my vagina. And my pets are connected. My pets now is those huge pads. They just shoved it in me and they started sewing me. Balkeeper. Yeah, that was horrible. I think the sewing part was horrible. At some points, when Facebook was it's fine. I say it's too much. It was just too much. Right, and they cleaned me up. They wiped me, bayanzani. They gave me my baby, and they were like, okay, they need to move me to another ward where all the women that have their babies were sitting. Right, and that was around 5. I think by the time Begubo 5, I called Bajaloguti saying delay and everything is fine. I'm trying to check the times, guys. You know, I'm using your phone. I'm checking the time. It was around 6 by the time saying because I took these pictures at 6:51. Yeah, big bong about 6. Sat there, I called everybody to tell them, oh, the baby's here. My mom gave her the name around 1:30 when I was in Baby. This child is gonna be boom. And yeah, then my baby was born. And yeah, guys, I didn't stay much especially. I think I was already out around 10. About 10 missing Pumil. 10-11 missing Pumili Eguseni. So they got there. Let's just pum before puma. Oh, they had to check the baby. Gutukakile Nuguti Ukake and what that they checked, but they need to check. Nambi Bang was on my question about how I'm feeling, and I answered them, and they asked me which prevention method do I want to use. I told them, and yeah, that was basically that. So about the ones that were getting injections got injections then. The ones that were getting implants got implants then. The ones that were taking pills got pills then. So yeah, guys, the way I was so ready to go home there, I even left my pillow there. And I realized later and by the time my mom went back to the hospital to go check for it, and yeah, we didn't find it. But yeah, guys, that was basically my experience. Then I came back home, and then because I was so afraid of being saba. Oh guys, the food they gave us in the morning, I have this thing with brown. Brown as a but take care, girl, you need to eat that. They know what they're doing, so just eat. So I just had to eat. Guys, again, but yeah, I wasn't bad, Seamus. I was just being dramatic. It really wasn't bad at all. So yeah, that was basically my experience at a public hospital. Yeah, but nothing dramatic. I can take traumatic like it was just really okay. Like yeah, that's basically that. Oh, but guys, but I'm not saying I miss some parts. Yo, I should have wrote this down. Yes, but is it important? Nah. Anyways, that is basically the end of my story. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you got this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment whatever questions you have and leave it in the comment section. Whatever similar if you had a similar experience, comment it down below. If you had a different experience, comment it down below. If you're currently pregnant and really nervous about giving birth at a public hospital, like, just comment anything you want to comment. It's not gonna be boring, guys. So yeah, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you on my next video.